I wanted to make a quick video today on supply and demand for beginners and understanding what it is exactly that you need to do in order to find these trade setups and identify supply and demand. So first, we're going to discuss market structure real quick. So whenever you're looking for supply and demand, you always want to make sure you first have your market structure, depending on whatever time frame that is. So it can be the 1 hour time frame, the 2 hour, 4 hour, or it can be something smaller like the 30-minute time frame to the 5-minute or 15-minute. Once you have your time frame, I'm not going to be disclosing mine on here because that is for the private members in my community. But once you have your time frame, what you do is you mark out structure. Excuse all this scribble crap, but you do high, low, and you see the point? High, low, high, low. And once you mark up all your highs and lows, which when you're starting out, you want to at least have, let's see, 2 lows and 2 lower highs. When you're going in a downtrend versus uptrend, it's the opposite. But when you're going on a downtrend, you want 2 lows and 2 lower highs, and that confirms your downtrend. And you also want to see aggressive price action, like here, where you see the red on the screen, and here. So what you can see here is quick falling and aggressive movement downwards from these areas here. And that's what we want. Those are supply zones. Now you're wondering, okay, so which zone would I take the trade in within structure? Okay, so inside of structure, you need to identify what's called equilibrium, which is the balance of price and blah, blah, blah. And so what you want to do is use this tool called the GAN box. You can find it on TradingView and mark up from your high to low, which would be here. And then usually you want to find a supply at 50%, in the 50% area, like here. You see this orange area? You want to find supply zones at minimum at a 50% range, or it could be at the higher range, which is we call the premium range. Because when something's selling and losing value, it falls from a premium price. So if you notice here, if you look to your right, you see with the numbers here, the numbers of price. As it gets higher on the range, we get to 155, 155 and higher, 155, 600, 155, 700, and then below it gets lower, 155, 200, 155, 100. So we want to take trades at price minimum here, and ideally you want to find your aggressive price action above here, above the 50%. But here we didn't quite hit exactly at 50%, but that's still okay because this imbalance area is still at 50%, and I was actually planning for it to come up a little bit more past it before going down, so we are okay. And the reason I entered here is because this is the start of it, and this was another time frame, but I'll talk about all that later. But anyway, guys, when you're starting supply and demand for the first time, I'll recommend for market structure, one good time frame to know the your short-term trend would be anywhere from the 30-minute to the 1 hour. Okay, so 30-minute time frame to the 1 hour time frame is when you want to use market structure. And just keep in mind, guys, different pairs have different market structure time frames. Like some pairs, like US dollar, Japanese yen, you may have to go on lower time frames to find setup. So it really depends, guys, on what you're trading. But most time frames, I would say you can start out with the 30-minute to 1 hour structure, and then you can do short-term structure like that are on lower time frames than that. But if you guys need any help, my Discord is in the description, guys. Come in and check it out. Connect with me on Instagram. You can ask me questions. I'm available. I'm active. But yeah, guys, I know this video was kind of hard to understand because of my stuttering, and I know it was kind of all over the place. But I did hope that you understand a little bit about what I was trying to convey here about market structure and supply and demand. So I took that trade here, and I only got like 36 pips. But that's still good when you're starting out. But ideally, when you have trades up, I could have probably went a little longer here and targeted a previous point of interest, which could have been an order block from a higher time frame or a gap, or what we call an imbalance. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. The first thing you want to do is remember, first, market structure comes first, then after market structure, you need to find your supply and demand. So market structure, then 2, supply and demand. And your supply zones and your demand zones, if you're already a trader that uses them, can be what you want. But for me, I use a certain method of finding of identifying my supply and demand. So I'll use imbalance gaps. I'll sometimes use order blocks, and I'll even use Wyckoff schematics because I trade the Wyckoff methodology. If you don't know, you can research that. I also trade supply and demand, smart money concepts, institutional trading, all of that. But yeah, guys, I have my own preferred methods of following where the money and the capital is going in the market. If you want to learn more about that, like I said, just connect with me on Instagram. Ask me some questions. Just show me your trading charts. Connect with me. And I also, guys, I have a Discord too that's monthly that you can join and other members so we can grow this thing. But yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to have to end the video here, but I wanted you guys to understand this. So first, market structure, then find your supply and demand. And market structure can be on a 30-minute, 1 hour. Then you can find the supply and demand on the smaller time frames. Now I hope this video helps, guys. Subscribe, follow for more. My Instagram is @BlackWolvesTribe. @BlackWolvesTribe on Instagram. Black Wolves, wolves, not with an F. WOLVES. WOLVES. Black Wolves Tribe. It's on Instagram. But yeah, peace out. Talk to you guys.